Hey breakers, welcome back to the channel. XB here. Today we're deep diving into strategies to make serious Koen on Arena Breakout Infinite. So whether you're a solo raider, these tips will help you maximize your profits, dominate the battlefield. Let's get into it. So first key point, always focus on items that offer the highest value per inventory slot. So you know that little square? Like that little square, making sure that that's I go with the minimum of 3,000 per little square, a 42 slotted bag. You know, rigs, always try and maximize each individual square's profit return in game to make sure that you're getting the best out of every raid. When thinking about those little individual spots, think keys, scopes, certain weapon parts, as highlighted by experienced players. Items like computer parts, advanced handguards, they can fetch a really good price on the market because they are the most sought after things.
Give it to me! Give it to me! Give it to me! Give it to me! Just give it! Damn!
Think, you know, is somebody going to want to buy the little tin of meat that you find in raid? Not really, no. They're going to want to be buying weapon attachments, really good ammo, scopes, gear, helmets, masks. So really focus on those key elements when going into raid, seeing what you can pick up. So next point, don't underestimate the power of covert ops. I know you're probably thinking, XB, what you're talking about, it's a boring game mode. It's free. You're not risking anything. So even if it took you 3-4 raids of a covert ops in between your usual operator raids, that's straight up profit. So really focus on them. Honestly, I've been into a couple of raids before and I've stepped in, I've gone to Villa, and there has been a massacre. And there's loot everywhere from players, armors, helmets. I've coming out looking like an operator with guns, with ammo. So never underestimate it. Try and utilize it to your advantage. If you're really focused on making good Koen, really break it down, go in covert ops. Who knows? You might surprise yourself. Now, do you see yourself as a trader?
Holy fucking shit.
So the market on Arena Breakout is actually, it fluctuates like any other market. So try and work out the trends. Now I've found it for myself in my time zone that if I'm buying early in the day, it's usually cheaper. Towards the night time, when more players get onto the game, more and more products are being listed, it's going to be more expensive. More people are fighting for those products. So going into the market when the market's quiet, buying at those cheaper prices, because people do drop the prices as much as they can to get that quick sale so their cash flow is keep moving. So buy it then, sit on it in your stash, and then when the game is popping and there's more and more people on it and they're after those types of products, list them on the market. I can guarantee that you will make a profit. Now, don't come to me if you've chose a bad trading method, but this is what I do. It works out quite well. So at the moment over on my Twitch channel, so twitch.tv/XB. So I got down to 32 Koen the other day, making sure that what I go into raid with is stock gear, trying to use the element of if I die, I'm not going to be a very happy bunny. So it's a good point to make of learning to do well in a match, to really get good investments and come out on top. So we're trying to grow the Koen quite organically from a not so rich standpoint with really good ammo and things like that. So if you are interested, come on over to the Twitch. It's twitch.tv/XP. We do stream daily. And obviously, if you do like this content, please drop that subscriber button and hit a like. Let me know how I'm getting on, because this is a new journey for me. So now, weapons. You don't want to be trying to fill in up at, if you really need a weapon, fair enough. But if your bag's quite small, strip down the weapons, take off the key elements of it, the scopes, the mags, obviously ditching the ammo out of them, keeping the ammo if it's good ammo, but break down the individual parts and the accessories to those weapons. They sell very well. Certain foregrips are going for 40-odd thousand, so that's 40-odd thousand for a small square slot in your inventory. Quests and daily missions are not just for the progression, they're lucrative too. Now, what I mean by this is by completing them, you unlock new items, and they provide substantial Koen rewards. So really try and focus on getting your weekly missions done, which are very, very beneficial for Koen, and your battle pass experience. So maps, I speak about maps. Maps are not created equal. For solo players, maps like Farm and Valley, they offer a balanced risk-reward ratio. They're less populated, but still contain valuable loot. Now, as a solo raider, if you're going into the likes of Armory and TV Station,
I shouldn't be up here.
think about where you're going. You're going in with other people's teams. They like to team up. They like to make sure that they can wipe the lobby. So really focus on it. You're not just focusing team players. You're focusing on the AI as well, which, don't get me wrong, they're very easy to kill, but it's still an added threat. So you might have spent $500,000 gearing up, going into raid. Try and look at your risk versus reward. Try and build that Koen up. I've always said at the start of this game, build an economy, then you can go in and experience different game modes, really try and get that higher risk, higher reward ratio. And if it fails after a few times, you're still sitting on a hefty amount of Koen and kit. You go in, build it back up again, and rinse and repeat, and you'll naturally get better. So think about where you're going and what you're doing and who you're with, all right? And touching on that, select maps that align with your playstyle. You know, we're not all, I'm not amazing at this game, don't get me wrong, but we've really got to try and focus on what works well for you. So I have to admit, I really like Farm. You know, going Farm Lockdown, the way that you can rotate and use the channels on that map. If you want to get in gunfights, you can. I know the map like the back of my hand now. So I use that as my stomping ground, so to speak, to get returns. So think about where you're going and what your playstyle is. Efficiency, efficiency, efficiency. Don't waste time on low value items. Don't go looking in the fridge. I know we've all done it. It's like, oh, cool, you can open the fridge. Don't bother. There's nothing in there. You might find a bottle of water or a can of meat. Don't worry about it. Don't waste your time. Focus on loot hotspots. So yeah, stables on Farm, hitting the safe. Going down to the small factory in Valley, hitting the safe down there. There's a lot of lootable containers. Bit more of a PvP area. So wherever there's good loot, there's players. So really, it's a balancing act. You know, we'll balance. We'll use this as the YouTube thumbnail. Balance. So focus on loot hotspots like jackets, safes, filing cabinets. Remember, it's quality over quantity. Now, naturally, over time, you're going to have a quantity of said items in your storage, which then, once you bulk sell, not bulk sell to the contact, I mean bulk sell on the market, it's a nice influx of cash. But, you know, think about quality. Think about what items you're picking up and how they're going to slow you down, because that's another key element. The more loot you've got in your backpack, the slower you are. Slow moving targets, easier to hit. Think about it. Not focusing on key rooms on this video, but yeah, focus on the high end areas, depending on your ability versus other players. Because guess what? We're all doing the same thing. We're trying to get as much money as possible and stomp anybody who's trying to get it for them. So that's a wrap on our quick, you know, money making strategies in Arena Breakout Infinite. So if you implement these tips, you'll see the Koen stack up and grow up in no time. So please, if you found this video useful, hit that subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, drop a comment, let me know what you want to see next. Let me know how I'm doing. I'm new to this, you know. Don't go easy on me. I want to learn. So yeah, come on in. Stream daily over on twitch.tv/XB and the TikTok, believe it or not. So we do stream on TikTok. So yeah, hopefully guys see you in the next one and take it easy. Peace.